Cook County has overturned more than 200 convictions since State's Attorney Kim Foxx took office in 2016. Restoring justice is said to be a top priority for the office's recently rebranded Wrongful Conviction Division, now called the Conviction Review Unit. A Chicago man trying to clear his name is counting on them being successful.
I continue to live that day.
That day was August 27, 1993. Someone shot David Staples in Hyde Park, and he says as he was still lying on the ground, he was framed for murder by a Chicago police officer.
In his narrative, I was shot because of an incident that had occurred there 2 days prior, where somebody was actually unfortunately killed. And he said I was shot in retaliation from that. He created that narrative, and he built a story around that and sent me to prison for 29 years. It was really rough. At the same time, I had a young family that was actually going through tremendous struggles.
After nearly 3 decades behind bars, Staples was released from the East Moline Correctional Center in 2022. The Illinois Innocence Project took on his case 9 years ago and is still working to clear his name.
This is one of those rare cases where we know what really happened that day and we know who was really involved, and it wasn't David Staples.
We have a motive, we have the whole thing laid out, including DNA evidence from the gun found at the scene that is not David's DNA on the gun.
A petition to vacate his conviction is pending in Cook County. Michelle Mecchiani is leading the newly rebranded Conviction Review Unit.
I feel like when we have a Conviction Review Unit, that title allows us to really take ownership in a way without having to feel that we are the ones that caused this harm, but realizing the system as a whole is causing harm to so many people. We should all be able to agree that we don't want innocent people in prison.
According to this report by the National Registry of Exoneration, somewhere between 2 and 10% of defendants are wrongly convicted, meaning the number of innocent people behind bars is anywhere from 46,000 to 230,000. Up to 7,000 in Illinois alone.
When you wrongfully convict someone, the real perpetrator gets away with it.
Data shows for the 5th year in a row, Chicago is the wrongful conviction capital of the U.S.
The process in Cook County has been really frustrating because it's not collaborative.
But, she says,
there has clearly been a shift in the way that wrongful convictions are addressed and spoken about in the current administration in the State's Attorney's Office.
This is not an adversarial proceeding. With this unit, especially now, is we want to collaborate in the interest of justice, and we want to ensure that all stakeholders can participate in that process.
My biggest hope that I can actually prevent somebody from going through what I've actually gone through.
Staples was part of the inaugural Augustana prison education program. After being released, he enrolled as a full-time student on campus and will graduate in May. He tells the I-Team he wants to be a therapist, but is hitting roadblocks getting accepted to a master's program because of his conviction.
You would think I would have acceptance letters, but people are hesitant with this hanging over my head.
You have this beautiful soul who's been through so much, and now his dream in life is to give back and help people reacclimate to society, is being thwarted because of this murder conviction that could easily be vacated.
Staples' case is back in court tomorrow. His message to the state's attorney:
I didn't commit the crime. Evidence shows it. Look at the case and get it right.
One of the requirements for the Illinois Innocence Project to take on a case is that the person has to have at least 8 years remaining on their sentence, because they say it takes an average of 8 years to exonerate someone.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.